Regan Slaymaker for NotJustBoxing, and I have the pleasure to be joined by Joey two-time Joe Cordina, the Welsh Wizard. He's got more nicknames than you can shake a stick at.
Yes,
Joe,
someone call me the Wizard, some call me the Lizard, someone call me Two Socks. There's loads, but yeah, I'm good, bro. Everything good?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. I'll show him. I'll show you some clips of my sparring afterwards. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the more important matter, Saturday, you're back.
Yeah, can't wait to be back. Been a long time coming. I've been ready to fight since probably October last year. So yeah, a lot of how can I say? A lot of things that was getting in the way, or a lot of disappointments in people pulling out this, that and the other. So yeah, I was a bit frustrated, but we keep it moving. Obviously my faith keeps me positive. My family keep me positive. People around me keep me positive. So yeah, I knew it'd always come back to me, and now I'm back with Matchroom, and yeah, I can't wait to get back in there on Saturday.
Definitely as well. Obviously, we don't know too much about the opponent. He's kind of a ranked Mexican. Obviously, there's a ranking title on the line for this. But one thing I do want to talk about is the link up with Gary Lockett for this fight. Obviously, you were down at Ben Davison's for a bit after leaving Tony. But I mean, yeah, what being with Gary, does that kind of brought in some home comforts that kind of you haven't really had in your career, have you really?
No. So like, there's a few years ago, I've always thought about like me training at home, because me being away it was starting to get a bit tiring for me. But then I always thought that the distractions is going to be too much. So every time I'm home, I train down there.
Yeah, Lanramney, right?
Lanramney, yeah. So I train down there, and literally, I'm from a stone throw away. So it's like, it takes me 10 minutes from my house now to get there. But yeah, I've always thought about going there. But then, like I said, it's the distractions. But I think I'm experienced enough now to put them distractions aside and say, no, I ain't coming hit this place, or I ain't doing that, or nah, I don't need that, or this. So I think I'm a bit more experienced now in a sense of career-wise and as a man. And I think, yeah, me teaming up with Gary, he's boxing, he's been there, he's been at the highest level, and he's been a fighter, he's a coach, and he's a good coach. And I think what I like about certain coaches is they don't overcomplicate certain things in boxing, because really and truly, you don't need to. You don't need to. I've got the flair, the talent, so if that need be, I can bring that up. But when it comes to boxing, you need basic boxing, and Gary's got that off to a T. In a sense of, as a coach, he learns the basics of boxing, and that's why you need to win fights. So yeah, I'm happy where I'm at the minute. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy when I'm leaving the gym. I'm happy when I'm going to the gym. And they say a happy fight is a dangerous one. So yeah, for me, I'm in a good place. New weight. Well, I say new weight. My original weight. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to it.
And I can't wait to see you in the ring on Saturday, mate, as well. I mean, but one thing about Gary's gym, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of in-house sparring. I think a lot of people are in and around your weight division as well.
Yeah, so you've got Reece Edwards, a talented fighter. Then you've got what else you got? You got Liam Ball, very talented fighter. Who else is there? Got Ben Crocker, talented fighter. You got Carvel's a bit heavier, but I have mixed it with him in the past. And Kyron Jones, I've mixed it with him in the past, but they're a lot heavier. But then you got a lot of fighters that come. So come to the gym. You've got Reece Bellotti was down the other day. You had Spider Suleiman. He came down a couple of weeks back. And then yeah, there's a few that popped. There was Rory, one of the Irish amateurs. He was in the Hull Box Cup. Was it Hull Box Cup? No, not that. It was another box cup in London.
The Haringey.
The Haringey. He was in the Haringey. He lost in semis or the final, and he came over to spar. Nice. And so I've had some good sparring for this camp, especially. And Gavin Gwynn. How can I mix Gavin Gwynn? And I'm fighting a Mexican. I got the Welsh Mexican in front of me. But yeah, I've had Gavin sparring, and they're tough rounds. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. We ain't got say for instance, if we got someone coming in for sparring, they let us down. We got it covered.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Definitely as well, and we'll talk about Sonny Hardy's knockout in a minute, because that was a brilliant knockout as well.
I taught him everything you know.
Yeah, too right. He'll know that as well. Shout out Sonny Hardy.
Yeah.
But obviously, at the lightweight division at the moment, Joe, I mean, it seems like there's a bit of fragmenting going on in the belts. It seems like you get this win on Saturday night, you could be perfectly inclined to fight the winner of Noakes, Mason.
Yeah.
You could go back into obviously the winner of Shakur and Zepeda and things like that. And all the other titles in around there. Raymond will retire. He's got that title. Lomachenko retiring. It seems like a bit of a new phase of the lightweight division as well.
Yeah,
at the
of course.
moment.
Well, you had Murataya. He got elevated to the IBF champion. Then you've got Shakur, champion. Gervonta Davis, champion. And then the WBO is vacant, but obviously we got Abdulah Mason and Sam Noakes fighting. And I'm obviously fighting for the WBO global title, which is going to elevate my ranking. And then we're good to go. I'm ready for any of them. The reason why I'm in the sport is to win world titles and be involved in them big fights, which I've said numerous times. I want to be involved in them big fights. So any one of them guys. Obviously, I've got to do a job on Saturday. I can't look past Gonzalez, and I need to get the win. Look good doing it, and then we can move forward. But until then, that's my focus.
Definitely, mate. As well. I mean, tough. Obviously, with recent times as well. Like, how important is it to have that tunnel vision? Because obviously, some fighters, Mexican fighters, come over here. They've took their eye off the ball. I mean, I don't want to talk about him. Josh Warrington's one of the best fighters this country's produced. Mauricio Lara comes over thinking he can get the Kanzu fight straight after. Overlooked him. How important is that tunnel vision? Not just in this fight, but in any fight of your career.
I think, with that fight there, Josh Warrington, I just perfect example. He's a fighter that's going to meet fire with fire. So it's sort of played into the Mexican's hands, Lara's hands. So I wouldn't sort of put me in the same bracket, but you switch off for a second with a Mexican who can punch, you're going to come unstuck. So for me, I picked this opponent. They give me a few opponents, and I picked him specifically because he's got knockouts, and it's going to keep me switched on. Now, the caliber of fighters that he was fighting and his wins against, they're not the best, but like I said, the knockouts, clearly he can punch, so I got to be switched on, and that for me is why I chose Jared Gonzalez. There was a fighter that was 19-0 with 6 knockouts. I'm not going to respect his power. He was a super feather most of his wins, so I'm not going to respect his power, and I might get lazy, I might get complacent. So for me, Jared Gonzalez was perfect for me. I'm experienced. I know what to expect in a sense of Mexicans. They come forward and they swing big digs from every angle. I know that, but like I said, I'm experienced. I can box, I can fight, I can do a bit of everything. So I'm just looking forward to getting back in there at lightweight and putting on a show.
Definitely. Well, I look forward to seeing it, Joe. Always a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much for your time, as always, mate.
Oh, bro.
Cheers. Thank you very much.